Discover why 9 out of 10 people who take this specific vitamin gain weight without even realizing it. You take vitamins thinking you're taking care of your health, but did you know that one specific vitamin could be silently sabotaging all your weight loss efforts? If you've been following a balanced diet, exercising regularly, yet still can't seem to lose weight, or have even gained a few extra pounds, the answer might lie in the vitamins you take every day. Millions of people around the world face this frustration without realizing the solution is right in front of them. The shocking truth is that certain vitamins, when consumed incorrectly or in excess, can slow down your metabolism, increase fluid retention, and even stimulate fat accumulation. Recent studies have revealed that there is one particular vitamin that 90% of people on a diet consume without knowing it could be harming their results. In today's video, I'm going to reveal what this sneaky vitamin is, why it's sabotaging your weight loss, and, most importantly, how you can reverse this process and finally see the results you've been looking for. And the most surprising part is that the solution is simpler than you think and can be implemented as soon as today. Stay until the end because I'm going to share a specific protocol that can turn this vitamin from a villain into an ally for your weight loss. This information might be exactly what you need to finally break this frustrating cycle and see your body respond the way you've always wanted. Before we start, I want to know if you have any specific questions about vitamins and weight loss. Leave them in the comments as well. Here, you'll find science-based information with no miracle promises, only methods that truly work for real people with challenging routines like yours. I need to pause for a moment here and ask you an honest question. How many times have you felt completely lost in the world of vitamins and supplements? How many times have you bought that multivitamin complex promising to give you more energy and help with weight loss, but the results never came? I know this can be a confusing and even frustrating topic for many of you. The truth is that the supplement industry is full of contradictory information and promises that don't always deliver. I want you to know that this channel is a safe space where we share only information backed by scientific evidence. Leave a comment saying, "I deserve to understand how to take care of my body properly," followed by your biggest struggle with vitamins or supplements. It could be not knowing which ones to take, when to take them, or even having had negative experiences in the past. Sharing this will not only help you organize your thoughts, but will also show thousands of other people that they're not alone in this confusion. Click the subscribe button and join our community that is transforming not only their bodies but their entire relationship with food. And don't forget to turn on the notification bell because each video could be that missing piece of information that finally makes your weight loss happen. Together, we're going to simplify this world of vitamins once and for all. The first vitamin that could be sabotaging your weight loss is excess vitamin B12. Yes, you heard that right. Vitamin B12, which is widely promoted as a metabolism booster and fat burner, can have the complete opposite effect when consumed in excessive amounts or in the wrong form. The truth is that vitamin B12 is essential for the proper functioning of our metabolism, but like any nutrient, too much of it can cause serious problems. When you take vitamin B12 in very high doses, especially the synthetic kind found in many cheap supplements, your body can develop a metabolic resistance that slows down calorie burning. Here's what happens. Synthetic vitamin B12, known as cyanocobalamin, must be converted by the liver into its active form called methylcobalamin. When you overload your liver with large amounts of cyanocobalamin, this vital organ becomes stressed and can't efficiently process other important metabolic functions, including fat burning. In addition, recent studies show that excess vitamin B12 can alter gut microbiota, encouraging the growth of bacteria associated with weight gain and insulin resistance. Your gut houses trillions of bacteria that directly influence your body weight. And when this bacterial population becomes imbalanced due to excessive B12, you can experience bloating, fluid retention, and a slower metabolism. Many people take B-complex multivitamins that contain up to 1,000% of the recommended daily dose of B12 without realizing they are creating an internal environment unfavorable to weight loss. The ideal amount of vitamin B12 for most adults is only 2.4 micrograms per day, but many supplements contain between 100 to 1,000 micrograms. That's up to 400 times more than you actually need. When your body receives this overload, it activates protective mechanisms that include slowing down your metabolism and increasing the ability to store fat as a way to protect itself from what it interprets as a state of nutritional stress. If you've been taking B-complex supplements or isolated vitamin B12 for more than 3 months and are not seeing weight loss results, or worse, are gaining weight inexplicably, this could be the answer you've been looking for. The solution is not to completely stop B12, because it is indeed important for your energy and metabolism, but rather to adjust the dose and choose the right form. Look for supplements containing methylcobalamin instead of cyanocobalamin, and opt for doses close to daily recommendations, not those megadoses that promise miraculous results. Another important strategy is to take breaks from B12 supplementation. Take it for 2 months, then pause for 2 weeks to allow your body to rebalance its natural systems. The second vitamin that may be working against your weight loss is vitamin D in incorrect doses or at the wrong time of day. Vitamin D is absolutely crucial for healthy weight loss, but most people make serious mistakes in how they supplement it. First, let's understand why vitamin D is important for losing weight. It regulates more than 200 genes in our body, including those responsible for fat and sugar metabolism. In addition, vitamin D directly influences the production of leptin, the hormone that signals satiety to the brain, and also affects insulin sensitivity. When you have adequate vitamin D levels, your body burns fat more efficiently, and you feel less hungry. The problem is that most people take vitamin D completely wrong, sabotaging the very benefits it is supposed to provide. The first common mistake is taking vitamin D without vitamin K2. Vitamin D without K2 can cause calcium buildup in inappropriate places in the body, including arteries and soft tissues, which leads to chronic inflammation. And chronic inflammation is one of the biggest enemies of weight loss because it forces your body into survival mode, storing fat, especially in the abdominal area. Vitamin K2 works like a guide, ensuring that the calcium activated by vitamin D goes to the bones and teeth where it should be, and not to your arteries and muscles. Without K2, you may be creating an inflammatory state that makes weight loss nearly impossible. The second mistake is taking vitamin D at the wrong time. Many people take vitamin D at night, not knowing that this can completely interfere with the natural production of melatonin, the sleep hormone. When your melatonin becomes dysregulated, your cortisol also becomes imbalanced, creating a hormonal environment that favors weight gain. Vitamin D should always be taken in the morning, along with a meal that contains healthy fats, because it is a fat-soluble vitamin and needs fat to be absorbed properly. The third mistake is not knowing your blood vitamin D levels before starting supplementation. Many people take very high doses of vitamin D without knowing their levels are already adequate, or take too little when they are severely deficient. Ideally, your blood vitamin D levels should be between 50 and 70 nanograms per milliliter to optimize weight loss, but many people have levels below 30 nanograms per milliliter or above 100 nanograms per milliliter, both harmful to metabolism. When your levels are too low, your body goes into energy conservation mode, slowing metabolism and increasing hunger. When they are too high, you can develop hypercalcemia, which also causes weight gain and metabolic problems. The ideal vitamin D dose varies greatly from person to person, depending on body weight, skin color, where you live, and current blood levels. For most adults, between 2,000 and 4,000 IU per day is enough, but some people need higher doses and others lower. If you've been taking vitamin D for months without seeing weight loss results, or if you started taking it and noticed your hunger increased or your sleep worsened, it's very likely you are making one or more of these mistakes. The solution is to get a 25-hydroxy-vitamin D test to know your current levels. Adjust the dose as needed. Always take it with vitamin K2, and always in the morning with healthy fats such as avocado, nuts, or extra virgin olive oil. The third vitamin that may be destroying your weight loss is synthetic vitamin C in excessive doses, especially in the form of ascorbic acid. While vitamin C is essential for countless bodily functions and can indeed aid weight loss when consumed correctly, excess synthetic vitamin C can create the complete opposite effect of what you want. Natural vitamin C found in fruits and vegetables comes with bioflavonoids, enzymes, and other compounds that facilitate its absorption and use by the body. Synthetic vitamin C, mainly isolated ascorbic acid found in most cheap supplements, is recognized by the body as a foreign substance that needs to be quickly neutralized and eliminated. When you consume very high doses of synthetic vitamin C, several things happen that can sabotage your weight loss. First, excess ascorbic acid can cause temporary insulin resistance. This happens because high doses of synthetic vitamin C compete with glucose for the same cellular transporters, confusing the mechanism that allows sugar to be absorbed into cells. When your cells cannot properly absorb glucose, your blood sugar levels rise, forcing your pancreas to produce more insulin. And elevated insulin levels are one of the biggest obstacles to weight loss because they signal your body to store fat instead of burning it. Second, excess synthetic vitamin C can deplete your reserves of other important antioxidants, such as vitamin E and glutathione. When this happens, your body becomes more vulnerable to oxidative stress and inflammation, two factors that drastically slow down metabolism. In addition, when your glutathione levels are low, your liver cannot efficiently detoxify, leading to a buildup of toxins that interfere with fat burning. Third, excessive doses of synthetic vitamin C can negatively alter your gut microbiota. Ascorbic acid in high concentrations has antimicrobial properties that can kill beneficial bacteria in your gut, the same bacteria responsible for regulating your body weight and metabolism. When your gut flora becomes imbalanced, you may experience more fluid retention, slower digestion, greater bloating, and a significantly slower metabolism. Many vitamin C supplements contain between 500 and 2,000 milligrams, when in fact you need only 75 to 90 milligrams per day. This massive difference could be creating an internal environment that works against your weight loss goals. Another problem is that many people take vitamin C several times a day, keeping blood levels constantly elevated, which prevents the body from having time to rebalance. Synthetic vitamin C can also interfere with the absorption of other nutrients important for weight loss, such as iron and zinc. When you don't absorb iron properly, you develop fatigue and your metabolism slows because your cells cannot efficiently produce energy. Zinc deficiency directly affects the production of thyroid hormones, which are the main regulators of your metabolism. If you have been taking vitamin C supplements for months without seeing results, or if you have noticed your energy decreasing or your digestion worsening, it is very likely that you are consuming excessive doses of the synthetic form. The ideal solution is to obtain vitamin C mainly from natural sources such as acerola, cashew fruit, kiwi, strawberry, broccoli, and bell pepper, which provide the vitamin in its most bioavailable form, along with important cofactors. If you need to supplement, look for complex vitamin C forms that include natural bioflavonoids, and limit the dose to no more than 200 milligrams per day, taken with a meal to minimize stomach irritation and improve absorption. Also take regular breaks from supplementation, taking it for 5 days and resting for 2, to allow your body to keep its natural regulatory systems functioning properly. Now that you have discovered these 3 vitamins that may be sabotaging your weight loss, it is important to understand that the solution is not simply to stop taking them, but to correct the form, the dose, and the timing of consumption. The combination of these 3 adjustments may be exactly what you needed to unlock your weight loss potential. If you are taking vitamin B12, choose the methylcobalamin form in doses close to the daily recommendations and take regular breaks. For vitamin D, always combine it with K2, take it in the morning with healthy fats, and know your blood levels through testing. And for vitamin C, prefer natural sources or complex supplements in moderate doses, avoiding megadoses of synthetic ascorbic acid. Remember that healthy weight loss is a process that involves the balance of multiple factors, and vitamins should be your allies, not your enemies. The key is to consume the right nutrients, in the right forms, in the right doses, and at the right times. When you align these factors, your body will naturally begin to respond more efficiently to your diet and exercise efforts. Be patient with yourself and understand that metabolic changes take time to manifest. Implement these adjustments gradually and observe how your body responds. Many people report improvements in energy, digestion, and weight loss within the first 2 to 4 weeks after making these changes. If you have made it this far, I know you are truly committed to your health and transformation, and it is precisely for determined people like you that I create this content every week. If you identified with the problems I mentioned and are excited to implement these corrections, do not miss the next videos. Click the subscribe button now and turn on the notification bell. Look, I know how frustrating it is to discover that something you thought was helping may actually be harming your results. But I invite you to see this as an opportunity to finally understand your body and truly optimize your health. If this video has helped you in any way, leave a like so that it reaches more people who may be going through the same situation. And in the comments, tell me which of these vitamins you are taking and whether you have already noticed any of the signs I mentioned. Your experience may help other people identify their own problems. Shall we go on this journey together? Your subscription means much more than just a number to me. It means a life that we can transform together through knowledge and the practical application of science-based information. See you in the next video. And remember, you deserve to feel good in your body, and now you have more tools to make that a reality.